Hello everybody and welcome to a new vlog. So as I said in my last vlog, Mr. N and I have come away for a little staycation and we have travelled about 3.5 hours southeast of us. We're pretty east, so we've come southeast and we are in Suffolk, a place I haven't been to for many, many years. And in particular, we're in the little town of Framlingham. And when I was an opera singer, I remember doing a gig here in Framlingham, and it was in Framlingham Castle. We had a big kind of stage set up in the middle of the castle grounds, and we did Cosy fan tutte, if I remember rightly. And like I said, that was many, many years ago. So Mr. N and I have come down to Suffolk for a few days, and we're really looking forward to seeing this part of the country again. The coastline here is gorgeous. We have Aldeburgh, of course, Benjamin Britten country, and all sorts of lovely things. We went via Ely today. Mr. N's never been to Ely, and we went into the cathedral. It's £14 if you want to go into the cathedral proper. Can't fathom it, but anyhow, £14, just to let you all know if you want to go into the cathedral. It's massive, and Ely is beautiful. It was very, very blowy, and we just stopped off and we had a sandwich and a coffee, and then we hot-footed it down to Framlingham. So I look forward to showing you around Suffolk. And we've got some lovely food places booked to eat. We are staying in the actual market square. So I'll give you a little tour around. And this Airbnb is so cute. It's above a butcher's, and across from us is the Indian restaurant that we're going to have dinner in tonight. So let me just show you around this little beautiful little Airbnb before Mr. N's looking for a car park before he gets back. So you come up some steps, and this is the little hallway here, and to the right of that is the kitchen, and the kitchen is really well equipped. It really is. Isn't it pretty? It's really, really cute. And I've never seen this before, but if you want to have some wine, they're selling wine here. All the way up here. I know this one quite well. Yeah, so there you go. You wine and champagne at the top, and if you want to have beer, you can have beer down here as well, but you've got to pay for it. There's an honesty jar. There we are, and there's the view out there. There's a little courtyard and some shops there. So let's go round and have a look now in the sitting room. This is where Mr. N is having a sit down because, hello Mr. N, because he's been driving all this way. And look how cute this is. Like a little table over there, the fireplace. Again, they've got this lovely brickwork which they've done, which is really nice. Very nice touches to the place. Now we go down here, there's some steps here, and you go downwards. And I said, look how nice this is. You get walking sticks and some umbrellas and a little picnic mat and a hamper. And then this is the bathroom, which is pretty snazzy if you ask me. Look at that. Very nice bathroom, as you can see. There's the sink, the loo, and then here's the bedroom. Nice dressing table, the bed here, and then That's the same view out to the courtyard there. And then this is like a little kind of dressing room area here where you can hang things up as well. It's a very nice place. So we're just going to get settled in now. I'm going to do some unpacking and then we might go for a little walk around town. And if not, then we're going to have an Indian meal tonight. See you later. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry to scare you so early in the morning. Well, it may not be early for you, but I wanted to show you my little wand here that I showed you in the last vlog that I do on my eyes. So I don't know whether you can see that. It says 42 degrees centigrade Celsius, and it has a little red light here. And then when you switch it on, oh, I've just switched it off. When you switch it on, it vibrates, makes this vibrating noise, and you go under the eyes here, and you can go down in, if it's too hot, 42, you can go down in temperature. I think it starts about 37. So I do it under my eyes, and this has helped my eyes so much with this blepharitis. And it also helps with circulation, if you get puffiness in the morning, if you get dark circles. And I've also been doing it on my bite just to kind of get it to heal properly, and it's really helped it as well. But I can't really explain the way the rest of me looks first thing in the morning. Anyhow, we had our first night here in Framlingham, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and the Airbnb has been lovely. We went and had a curry, as you saw. I showed you some of the food. And today, there's a little market setting up outside in the market square. We're going to go for a little walk around Framlingham. Mr. N has organised a little walk for us. And then I think we're going to go to Aldeburgh this afternoon. So I really feel like I'm on holiday, which is really nice. So I'll see you later. Bye. And there we have Framlingham Castle. We're a little bit late to the party because it closed on the weekend and it's not open now until the next weekend. So it was open during the week, but not to be. And we are going to walk down this beautiful, beautiful lane here. Look at the trees, how gorgeous they are. We were on the muddy path, but Mr. N has an aversion to muddy paths. So we're now on the road. So apparently here in Framlingham, they have 2 of the earliest pillar boxes or post boxes here in England left. And they, when you tap on it, it feels like cast iron. And it has one of these kind of little, yeah, see? One of these little slit letter things. So no parcels in there, anybody. And Victoria Regina. Regina. No, it's not Regina, it's Regina. Isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. Now, we're going to go down this little road, and I need to show you something. First, I need to show you the pink house that's on the wonk. That's a little wonky one there. And secondly, I'm going to go past Mr. N, who has the map, and we're going to look at that little greenhouse there on the wonk. A lot of places on the wonk here. Our bedroom floor is on the wonk in the Airbnb. Well, it's a pond with all that awful grass thing growing in it now, is part of the castle. And the castle is behind that hedge up there. We're kind of back to our starting point. And apparently they used to use this pond to dunk the witches. Is that for them to confess, Mr. N?
Well, if they drowned, they weren't a witch.
Yes,
and
yes.
if they survived, they were a witch, so they burned them.
So they burned them. I mean, you're doomed. You don't want to say you're a witch, do you? So that's that. And then over here is the Castle Inn there with all these cars.
As featured in the Detectorist.
That was from the Is that where they used to have their drinks? In the Detectorist? So if you haven't seen that series before, you've got to check it out. It's very quaint English series about people using metal detectors. It's very, very good. And that's the Castle Inn where they used to have their drink. And I can smell sausages. So I think they're cooking sausages there. Hello everybody. So we've gotten changed out of our walking gear and we have come to Woodbridge, and we started down the bottom of Woodbridge, down the main drag, and I said to Mr. N, well, this kind of just looks like any other English town, the same shops, but we've come up the hill a little bit to the kind of market area, and I'll show you in a minute, and the shops here are just lovely, really, really lovely. I am standing over my left shoulder. You can just see, this is a house behind me. Look at the size of the tomatoes that they have got in their front garden, and they have got some lovely chilies and basil and fabulous, and there's some really, really lovely shops. And now I'm going to do this, and then you can see behind my right shoulder there is a fantastic little lemon tree in the window as well. Very nice place, Woodbridge. Apparently, Mr. N said to me that Woodbridge is one of the most sought after places of where you can live in the UK. So let me just show you around a little bit so you can see the square here. It's just beautiful. And do you know what's amazing? That there is actually a beautiful, beautiful violin making shop here in Woodbridge. It is something that is a craft that is not really around much anymore. And how lovely is that? We then kind of stumbled across this place. This is Sutton Hoo. It is an Anglo-Saxon ship that had been buried in the 7th century and found in the 21st century. Right in the middle of Suffolk, this Anglo-Saxon king's burial ship and treasure lay hidden underground. It was dormant for over 13 centuries in the mysterious Sutton Hoo Royal Burial Ground. They found this boat, and there was a film that Ralph Fiennes was in called The Dig, and it shows them unveiling this amazing find. So all of these volunteers here are rebuilding this ship. It is 90 foot long, and it is in this long shed in Woodbridge. Then the man said that that's probably going to take a couple of years for them to still build, and it's made out of green oak. So what's happening is, as the oak is maturing, all the rivets are starting to loosen again. So they have to keep an eye on this. But it was absolutely fantastic. And if you haven't seen the film The Dig, I really think you need to have a look at that. And then you will actually see what I'm talking about.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the third day of our Suffolk trip. So today we're in the quiet little village of Orford, and this pink building behind me is quite a famous building, and I'm just going to pan up and just show you what it says. Can you see that? That says Pump Street Bakery. I've followed Pump Street Bakery for a long time. Don't know why, but I have. Anyhow, this morning we had breakfast in there and I had an amazing almond croissant. Mr. N had something called a sausage roll, which meant there was no sausage meat in it. But it was very nice. And I have just picked up in the bag next to me for tomorrow's breakfast their latest edition, which is their hazelnut chocolatey almond croissant. So, and it feels like it's so heavy, so I can just imagine what it's going to feel like in my tummy, but it's going to be delicious. Over the road, we have the Pump Street chocolate makers as well, and I'm going over there because they've just released their winter collection of chocolate. Mr. N has headed off towards the castle to have a look at Orford Castle, and we are very close to the east coastline sea here in Norfolk. It's not too windy today, and the weather has been so mild. It's been incredible. I mean, I've just had to have a jumper on and a coat, no scarf. I haven't really been wearing scarves lately because of the old hot flushes. Last night we went to an Italian restaurant called Watson and Walpole, and I'll just put a couple of pictures up of what we had. Again, we sorted out, and that is in Framlingham. It was fantastic. I normally don't go to Italian restaurants because, coming from an Italian family, I'm always really disappointed. But when we were reading the menu, we thought, oh, this sounds really good. And the menu is very, very seasonal. So I had... To start, I had some culatello with pecorino and quince, which was delicious. And I'm just thinking what Mr. N had some like fritto misto, but they were brown shrimps and he enjoyed those. I then had some pork, slow roasted pork belly, and that was really, really delicious as well, on some lentils and what was that? Oh, like an apple salsa. And Mr. N had venison. It was delicious, and I had a glass of white and a glass of red last night, and I had lots of hot flushes in the night. I've been off the booze because it doesn't help the old hot flushes. Anyhow, I can see Mr. N walking towards me now, so I'm going to go and we will show you around a little bit around this lovely, lovely area in Suffolk yet again today. So, I've got my earmuffs on and I am standing on the beach in Aldeburgh. This is such a wonderful, wonderful beach. It has pebbles, this beach. It stretches for miles. I will show you in a minute. But there's this kind of really lovely feel to it, Mr. N and I said. It has this, I don't know, is it history? Is it it's just gorgeous. It really has a great feel, and it's a little bit misty in the distance, which actually helps for the atmosphere here in Aldeburgh. I'm thinking this is a really busy place in the summer because there's quite a lot of restaurants and hotels along this beach as well. But there's this old worldiness about it that is just wonderful. So we filled ourselves up on our croissant croissants, and we went to Snape. We drove through Snape, but Snape is quite a kind of tourist destination now. There's lots of I think there might be even a garden centre there. There's cafes and everything, and it's kind of lunchtime, and so it was very busy. We couldn't even get into the car park, so we might go there on the way back. And Snape Maltings is very famous because it's Benjamin Britten company. Peter Grimes' Benjamin Britten opera was written by Benjamin Britten about this coastline and Peter Grimes. So yeah, I'll just show you around a little bit.
And for our final night's dinner, we went to the Greyhound in Pettistry. This was a gorgeous pub. I had lovely mushrooms. Mr. N had quail to start off with. Then I had this gorgeous squash dish on spelt. We had lovely kale, seasonal kale, and Mr. N had another bird. So I am going to finish the vlog here. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next vlog where I will be back in Lincolnshire.